news headlines. 2 more bodies recovered from Tupul Yard railway construction camp. Death toll reaches 10. CM Biren revisits site of landslide. State doctors honored on National Doctors' Day for their work during COVID pandemic presented with certificates. Hello and a very good afternoon. Welcome to MAMI TV English News Bulletin. I'm KABITA. In the massive landslide that occurred at Tupul Yard railway construction camp at Marangjing Part 5 in Noni district, 2 more bodies were recovered this morning, taking the death toll to 10. Chief Minister N. Biren revisited the incident site this morning. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has assured to extend help to the state. According to media report, personnel for State Disaster Response Force, Assam Rifles, CRPF and Manipur Fire Service began search work on the site since early morning. Locals of the villages also assisted in the search work. In the search carried out by the Chief Minister in Biren, Noni District Administration, 10 bodies have been recovered so far, while 18 people were rescued and 53 people are still missing. On the occasion of National Doctors' Day, doctors of the state were honored representing certificates for their work during the COVID-19 pandemic. The observation was organized by Directorate of Health Services today at the Office of Directorate. Speaking on this occasion, Director of Health Services, Dr. K. Raja said the observance, which is held across the country, aims at honoring the doctors who are serving the mankind. The day is observed to commemorate the death anniversary of former Chief Minister of West Bengal, Dr. Bidhan Chandra Roy, since 1991, he said. As part of the event, doctors were honored with appreciation certificates for their relentless efforts during the pandemic. Dr. Rajo informed that the department sent a medical team with 10 ambulances to Noni district to assist in the search operation in Noni landslide.
यकोई प्रजासिंग द कोइन होनजगिबा अमदि पेशेंटसिंग द मुक्ता यकोइन होनगिबा सिबा नाबा खंगना कोइना होनजगिबा दो डॉक्टर मयाम सिंगसिबु निंजंग बो ओइना यकोइन ngasi asi पाथोकजबनी मसेदा प्रजा मयामना कोइना डॉक्टर न तौजिबसी रिकॉग्नाइज तौबियु मसी यकोइना मयामनसु डॉक्टर मयाम सिंगसिबु नुक्सिबियु अमसु मतेंग पांबियु यकोइना तौजरिबा सर्विस खुदिमक्सिदा सपोर्ट तौबिदना यकोइबु फजना थबक तौबो यहानबियु हाइबसिंग तंग आइना प्रजासिंग थमजगे.
Romi Meitei's film Human Rights and Philosophy has been selected as one of the winners for film competition organized by National Human Rights Commission of India. He was among the top 3 winners. The award was presented during national conference held at Vigyan Bhavan in New Delhi by Union Home Minister Amit Shah. Chairperson of NHRC Justice Arun Mishra, President of IGNCA Board of Trustee Ram Bahadur Rai, member of NHRC, senior officer and legal experts attended the event. The film depicts the problems faced by the people of Manipur affected by Armed Forces Special Powers Act. Filmmaker Romi expressed happiness towards National Human Rights Commission of India for the award. District and Session Judge Imphal West yesterday rejected the bail application for SI Jitendra involved in the death of Arambam Nanau. In yesterday's hearing, the court scheduled the case hearing for July 12. After the court hearing, an altercation broke between Jitendra's wife and Nanau's family outside the court. India recorded a total of 17,170 new COVID-19 cases with 23 deaths in the last 24 hours. This took the total number of COVID-19 cases to more than 4.34 crore. According to the Union Health Ministry data updated, the active cases rose to 1.07. The death count climbed to 5.25 lakh with the new COVID fatalities. The active cases comprise 0.21% of the total infections, while the national COVID-19 recovery rate was 98.55%, the ministry said. An increase of 2,634 cases has been recorded in the active COVID-19 caseload in a span of 24 hours. The daily positivity rate was also recorded at 3.40% and the weekly positivity rate at 3.59%. Meanwhile, with 14,413 patients having recovered in the last 24 hours, the cumulative tally of recovered patients surged to 4.28 crore. On the other hand, India's COVID-19 vaccination coverage has exceeded 197.74 crore across the country. In just 3 days after wrestling the Maharashtra Chief Minister's post from Shiv Sena Chief Uddhav Thackeray, Eknath Shinde will have to prove his majority in the Maharashtra Assembly. The test of strength will happen on a high-voltage day as the Supreme Court is set to hear petitions by Team Thackeray seeking to disqualify 16 Sena rebels, including Shinde, and another petition by the new Chief Minister's camp challenging the disqualification attempt, all on Monday. The Thackerays are, however, not out of danger of losing the Sena. Shinde has said that with 39 of 55 MLAs, his faction is the legitimate Sena and its orders and appointments are therefore binding on Mr. Thackeray's team. That is the ultimate challenge for Thackeray to be presented. With that, the party founded by his father, Bal Thackeray, is no longer his. India supplied the 7th batch of medical assistance to Afghanistan on Thursday, consisting of 6 tons of essential medicines as a part of its ongoing humanitarian assistance. The consignment was handed over to Indira Gandhi Hospital, Kabul, in view of the urgent appeals made by the United Nations to assist the Afghan people. India has so far supplied 20 tons of medical assistance in 7 batches, which includes essential life-saving medicines, anti-TB medicines, 5 lakh doses of COVID vaccine, etc. These medical consignments have been handed over to the World Health Organization, WHO, and Indira Gandhi Children's Hospital, Kabul. It further added, in order to ensure food security in Afghanistan, India has provided food assistance of 35,000 metric tons of wheat. Moreover, in the wake of the recent tragic earthquake, India, as the first responder, supplied almost 28 tons of earthquake relief assistance in 2 relief flights. The monsoon session of Parliament will commence on July 18 and continue till August 12, a Parliament Secretariat announced. The session will have 18 sittings and will perhaps be the last one in the existing Parliament building. The election to the office of President of India will be held on the first day of the monsoon season, followed by the counting of votes on July 21. The new president will be administered the oath of office in the Central Hall of Parliament on July 25. The election to the office of Vice President will be held on August 6 and will assume office on August 11. Now a quick recap at the headlines once again. Two more bodies recovered from Tupulyat railway construction camp. Death toll reaches 10. CM N. Biren revisits site of landslide. State doctors honored on National Doctors' Day for their work during COVID pandemic, presented with certificates. That's all for now. Thanks for joining in and have a great day ahead.
Nahak pukning wakhalgi anaba leibra drug addiction amadi mental disorder treatment gidamak adom karigi wari Manipurda ihan hanbo oina Rehabilitation and Child Care Center Inkalakliba nahasingita oiba experienced leraba doctors amadi clinical psychologists singna layingjari expert singna counseling piba 24/7 CCTV camera da monitor tawduna kupna senaba morning yoga healthy diets weekly health checkup intensive daily routine awaba kayadagi ngakthoknaba leijare Yaipokpa Rehabilitation and Child Care Center Kwakaithel Akham Lekai Adongi Mathau Tarabadi Nakanda Pijariba contact number asida pau fawbirau